Hey everyone, this is Relapse, and this is going to be a video on the tower. Specifically, this will be a series where I'll be running a free-to-play tower series, uh, with the only real purchase from the store being the no ads. I am about a year-long player of the tower now. When I started, I noticed there wasn't a whole lot of, from the beginning, from scratch, purely beginner guides or series. Usually people start to make their videos around the time where they have a little more confidence. They're getting into Orb Devo, going into like the hybrid level, and there's a lot of flashy stuff on the screen. So I figured the easiest way to bring this to life, for those that might be starting after this video, you have something to follow along to. Like I said, there's going to be only one purchase that'll speed this up a little faster if you're doing full free-to-play, because the ad, if you look at it, gives you a 1.5 times bonus multiplier. But we're not going to be pulling the Epic Pack, we're not going to do the Starter Pack, and then there's other milestones that you can purchase within the store that can get you to progress a little faster. We will not be purchasing any of those to show what it'd be like. Without further ado, let's go ahead and go through some of the stuff that you see on the screen for those that are newer to the game. So starting off, most of the content is blocked for you. For example, we can't have tournaments until Wave 60 of Tier 1, Wave 74 events, and then the newest one, the Guild, you're not going to get until Tier 3, Wave 10. Or this is probably going to be my earliest goal, is to try to get to Tier 3, Wave 10. Only because the guild system has really important perks in it right now that kind of speed up things, especially for a free-to-play player. So this will be the ultimate goal for probably, I'm not even sure, it's been so long since I've been at this level. Maybe for like the next 2 weeks. Maybe we try to get to Tier 3, Wave 10 in 2 weeks. It seems doable. So after doing our first battle, we unlocked the card slot. We got exactly 1 coin, so we didn't do too well there. Let's open up the cards. So it's going to give us 40 gems right away. This is another important currency for you to keep track of. These can be bought in the store. However, they don't need to be bought in the store. This is actually really easy to come by once you start to get multiple runs going. So it's going to ask us to buy some cards. So I'll go ahead and buy 2 or see what it gives me. Oh wow! All right. So as you can see, as we scroll down, there are quite a few to pick out once we actually get them unlocked. The first one or second one we got here was Demon Mode. So for 180 seconds, I cannot take damage. This is huge for when you're trying to progress your tower past a point where you know you can no longer survive. This is probably what would be really easy or really good to push our tower further along so I get more than just 1 coin before dying. The next one we got was Attack Speed. This is an incredibly important card that we will go ahead and make sure that we max out later on once we get into spending 200 gems at a time. Attack speed and most of the combo modules are the ones you want to have done before you move on to other things that cost a ton of gems. Is that just a really good way of looking at things. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and between the two, we're just going to run some attack speed. Okay, starting up our second battle here. This is going to continue on a loop now. It's going to go over and over until we get all this going. Once we end this battle, I'll probably go ahead and activate my bonus that I would like, which is the one that says if you watch an ad, you get 20 minutes of boost. But we're going to go ahead and pay this $9.99. It'll be the last purchase on this account. I'll come back once I got a few runs on our belt and we have more than just 21 coins to play with. I'll see you then. Okay, so stopping this real quick, we're going to go into our button here. So this is the weekly challenge. You're going to be getting 7 boxes here, where if you finish 5 daily missions, you'll get a reward. These are a great source of everything that's on top here. So coins, gems, stones, metals. And if you get all the way to the end, it increases exponentially. It's just a really good way to get free resources and a reason to log in. This is more or less the quote-unquote FOMO part of the mobile game. So make sure to fill these out and get these tasks done whenever they show up. It's like every 8 hours, I believe. After missions, we have milestones. This is an area where you're going to be unlocking a ton of things. So for example, we just unlocked 25 coins and 10 gems for reaching wave 20 of tier 1. If I were to buy the premium pass for 99, I get a cool little donut skin. And if I get up to 4,500 waves within tier 1, then I would get this amount of gems and this amount of power stones to fuel my ultimate weapons. So we're going to go ahead and claim all, collect our coins and gems, and return. Now, with these extra gems here, or coins, sorry, we can go ahead and unlock defense upgrades. So the two that we unlocked was defense % and defense absolute. So the way these two work is this is always what's counted first. So your percentage of incoming damage is reduced based off your defense % level. So right now it's 0. If I click it once, 0.5% of the damage will now go away. It's just gone. This can go up to, with everything loaded up, with all the modules, and substats, and all these different statistics you can build up later in the tower, you can reduce up to, I think it's 98% of damage coming your way. Unsupported by itself, I believe defense only goes up to, I think it's 60? I think 60% for defense %. After defense % is applied and reduces that damage, comes defense absolute. This is a flat number. So whatever number is inside of here, I'll click once. So now 0.5 of damage, flat reduction, is applied for the tower. Defense absolute is good only for the first 3 tiers of the game. After that, defense absolute has a massive fall off. It might as well just be a cliff. So in terms of getting things going, defense % is the most important as far as getting that up early. And then for tiers 1 through 3, especially when you're doing the original turtle strategy, is defense absolute. Now we do need a few more coins. You can see we only have 17, we need 500. Once we get throne upgrades, then we have the trifecta that is needed for the turtle build, which is defense %, defense absolute, and then thorn upgrades. So we're going to go ahead and grab those 500 coins, and I'll come back again when we have something new to unlock, or we hit that 500. Alright, with that, we'll go ahead and show what we're going to be working on, what we got to. So, like I mentioned before, lab speed is going to be something that gets kind of slotted into this spot. With the next one I'm working on is going to be something economy related, and then game speed will be the next one until it's completely done. This is what's going to speed up the game to where it's bearable to play, if we're being honest here. It goes up to 7? It's 7? Yeah, it goes to 7. Where times 5 is the highest it'll go. Once that hits there, the game feels a little more smooth, but that'll stay there until we're done. The rest of our gems will continue to save up. This one costs 1,400. I think the last one's 3K. Once these labs are done is when you want to focus more on getting these card slots available. So it'll be a balance of unlocking a slot and then unlocking cards. And that'll be our beginning. We'll just continue to do this over and over. This insanity is doing the same thing twice, 3 times, 4 times, expecting different results. Until we get to 1,000 waves. So I will see you guys in the next video. I will talk about events and tournaments, and then I'll probably do a progress, probably weekly if I can afford the time. I'll see you guys then.